Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
How tough am I? How tough am I? I had a bowl of nails for breakfast this morning.
Yes, so?
Without any milk.
Hello everybody, Litigator you here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. This is post-commentary because the way I'm going to be doing this video is a little bit different than how I normally do videos, and I'll talk about why in a moment. But first, let's talk to this guy. If you don't have the magnifying glass, this guy will not be here, but once you get the magnifying glass, you can come in here, so that you can get the boomerang! You got the boomerang in exchange for the item you had. Give me back the boomerang! I beg you! I returned the item you gave to me! Not now. Okay, fine. Be that way. Alright, the reason why we're doing post-commentary is because the way I'm going to be is a little bit different. Because I'm going to be editing the video out of order. And what that means is that the reason why I'm doing that is because there's a few prizes on Tal Tal Mountain that we have to get before we get the Flying Rooster, but we also need the Flying Rooster to continue on to the main story. So I'm gonna be editing this video in a way that makes it look like you only have to go through, that makes it look like we only went through there once, but obviously we're gonna have to go through there twice, because in some parts of the video, you'll see Link without the Flying Rooster, and in other parts you'll see him with the Flying Rooster. The next thing we'll be doing is that we need to go to Tal Tal Mountain. It's a very tall mountain. That's why they call it Tal Tal Mountain and not just Tall Mountain. They call it Tal Tal Mountain to make it sound extra tall, even though in today's standards it doesn't really look all that tall. So anyway, as I said, we need to go to Tal Tal Mountain, but first, let's go up these stairs. The wind that sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 siren instruments in front of the egg, you will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. What if I don't want to leave? What if I like it here? So anyway, here it is, the egg of the Windfist in all of its epic glory. But there's nothing we can do with it right now. If you try playing the Battle of the Windfist in front of it, but you don't have all the instruments of the sirens, then if you don't have all the instruments, then only the instruments that you do have will show up in front of the egg. But you need some of those instruments. You obviously need all 8 instruments to wake up the Windfist. When you think about it, that's kind of a rude way to wake something up, because you're basically playing a song to wake somebody up. But I guess that's pretty much like the equivalent to today, where we have like alarm clocks set to music to wake us up. But seriously, this is pretty rude when you really think about it, because we're playing all these instruments to wake up a fifth. Anyway, what we'll be doing next is, by the way, if you have the Flying Rooster, you can just fly across these things. And it's probably talk about the Flying Rooster and the boomerang. Flying Rooster first. The Flying Rooster, when you pick it up using the bracelet croissant thing, you can fly around almost everything. You obviously can't pass through walls or anything like that, and you also cannot go between screens with it. So, you have to let it go and move on to the next screen before you can pick it up again. Which I guess I understand why they did that, because it'd be kind of cheating to just fly over everything. It's also worth mentioning that the Flying Rooster will not stay with you forever. It's only temporary, like Bow Wow and Marin and things like that. This is the part that really confused me when I was a kid, because I obviously know how to get through it right now, but it really confused me as to how you get through that. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, because I see posts on Miiverse all the time where people are all like, I don't know how to get through this part. What do I do here? I feel the same. I feel the same way whenever I'm playing like Oracle games, because whenever I'm playing through Oracle seasons, whenever I beat like a really difficult puzzle, I make a Miiverse post where all like, I finally figured it out. I'm a genius. And I just know that somebody out there who's been playing Oracle seasons forever is all like, that guy's a moron or something like that. But no, but guys, Luigi, chickens these days don't have the fighting spirit they used to. In the old days, they could fly, flap, flap, but now, cluck, cluck. Let's attack the chicken! Ah! If you come in here with the flying rooster, he'll be all like, oh my god, that chicken can fly! It's so amazing. Anywho, these rocks right here, there's actually a secret sea cell right here as well. So, let's go grab it as soon as we defeat this guy. Yay! More secret sea cells! It's so fun. It really does bother me how most Let's players get the special prize after they only get 20 of the cells, and most of them don't even bother showing where the rest of them are, but some other Let's players, say, just like, so where the rubies are, they're like, hey, by the way, there's a secret sea cell right here, and things like that. And it just, like, really bothers me. But, that picture right there, that is the final picture in the entire game. I'm so happy that we're finally done with the picture side quest. We got all the pictures, we almost have all the secret sea cells, we almost have all the heart pieces. We are really closing up this Let's Play, and it kind of makes me sad because this is my favorite game ever. But at the same time, I'm really looking forward to my next Let's Plays because both of them are games that I've been planning for a very long time, and I'm really excited to start them soon. I'll talk more about them in a little bit, but first, I want to talk about this room right here. If you open one treasure chest and then leave the room, all of them will be open. So, if you want to open all of them at once, you have ignore them all, go down, get the secret sea cell, and then when you come in here, you can move the blocks and get the treasure chests. If you're playing the 3DS version, you could just set a restore point if you mess up. But in the original game, we didn't have restore points. So, I would save my game, go into this room, try to figure out how to open them all at once, and this is literally the most confusing puzzle for me in the entire game, because I just could not figure it out. Cordy eventually had to look it up for me. And I've officially decided, I'm gonna name the bird. The bird's name shall be Jeffrey. The bird's official name is Jeffrey. If you do not call him Jeffrey, then you're not calling him by his official name. Sure, you may call him the Flying Rooster, but from now on, everybody has to call him Jeffrey, the Flying Rooster. No, I have a better idea. His name should be Rocky. If you get the reference, you are awesome. He is Rocky the Flying Rooster. Okay, I'm serious. If anybody out there gets the reference, then I'm gonna be so happy because that's one of my favorite movies ever. So somebody out there, please get the reference because I know I've said this a lot. I know I've made a lot of references that now a lot of people get, but this is the one reference that I am really hoping that at least one person gets. Because if you get the reference, then please post it in the comments below because I really want to know if anybody gets this reference because it's awesome. Not really. But anyway, in here is another fairy fountain. I think this is the last one. So that's kind of sad. Kind of. Well, not really, because you can use the fountains as many times as you want. And you also have the potions that you can get whenever you want. So anyway, time to go inside this cave right here so we can get into the next dungeon. Oh my god, Choo-Choos! Or Zoes, I guess. I don't care if their official name is Zoe. I'm gonna call them Choo-Choos. That is their official name in my mind, and in my mind, everything is correct. Not really, but I don't care. Their names are choo-choos. I cannot tell you how many times I've come to this place without the key. That's like the most sad thing ever. But anyway, that's it for today, so thank you guys for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And until next time, little gator to you. Oh yeah.